G'day everybody, welcome to Zombie Bites Everything. Got some GDA tonight. Didn't know what to stream, so I figured, man, I'll do some GDA. When in doubt, GDA. I got a couple of games that I'm doing at the moment, and some of those games I'm not really too keen on streaming. I'm just kind of having fun enjoying them without streaming. Just having a little bit of fun going through, probably doing some of the boring stuff. Maybe I'll make some videos on that stuff and upload it later on. But at the moment, I've got a few, like I said, I've got a few games on the burner that I'm doing at the moment. G'day Criminal, how you going, mate? I'll probably do some more during the week. It's been a little topsy-turvy in my place at the moment. A few things going on at the moment. I won't go into details. Few people know what's going on. So you know that's all that needs to know. I won't bother anybody else with it. But yeah, there's been a few things that have made it so that I've been a little bit slack the last couple of days, or the last week and a bit. Haven't been as on as much as I normally would be. Hopefully that'll change. Hopefully that's going to change now, and I can get back to me normal, regular scheduling, programming, like I had a fucking regular scheduled programming. Okay, what's the new car? Now there's a new car. Fuck you. Oh, and there's a motorbike. Oh man, there's two things exclusive. Oh, it's just pants. All right, but still, this. See, something strange happened the other day. I was doing a stream, and I went to collect all my money, and it said, "No, you can't. You don't have GDA Plus." And I was like, "Oh, I don't have GDA Plus." And then all of a sudden, it came up that I had GDA Plus. And it gave me $1 million, and I was able to collect the car again. I was like, sucks, that's the same car as last month. And I was like, cool. But then the next day, it came up that I didn't have GDA Plus. So for some reason, it glitched and gave me GDA Plus for one extra day. It gave me another $1 million and another car. I don't know why. I wasn't complaining. I thought Topeka might have paid for me to have another GDA Plus for the month. But I asked her, I said, did you do my GDA Plus? Because I was just talking about it not being there, and all of a sudden it came back while I was live. And she's like, no, I didn't do anything. And it didn't, because the next day, nope, back to no GDA Plus. Which kind of pissed me off. I know it sounds strange. How can you say it didn't bother you, but then it kind of pissed you off? Because it gave me false sense of fucking me having it. It made me think that I did have it for some reason. That's why. Yeah, and an extra $1 million. Yeah, we'll give him an extra $1 million. We did dick him over with his deluxe, so it was $4 million, you fox. But so I got no idea what the deal is. I'd like to know, only because that's weird. I don't want to do PlayStation or GDA Plus again if it's going to do that. But I went to here, and it said, nope, need to be GDA Plus. And I was like, you bastard. So I was like doing my game, and then all of a sudden it came up. I logged out and had to log into a new server, and it came up that my GDA Plus was there and my $1 million was available. You got your $1 million, and it came up, you can go collect your car. So I did that. Now I have two cars at the exact same fucking thing. That's not the first time. G'day, Twist, how you going, mate? Man, have I seen some weird chats the last couple of days. Discount. At least it's for a car. 10% off. Yay. Yeah, I've been in some weird chats the last couple of days. I see some, just weird shit. Just weird shit. You know. Not even people I'm subscribed to. You know, just you see something pop up live and you go to it and you're like, hang on, this ain't fucking live. Starters. There's pricks going around going, just happened 5 minutes ago. They're titling that as their title of their stream. This just happened 5 minutes ago. So what I've been doing is every time something pops up in my recommendation, this just happened 5 minutes ago. They've all been the same type of videos. Just someone live playing a video game. No one even talking about what the so-called thing is that happened 5 minutes ago. Oop, I forgot to get my $1,000 bonus. Better go get that. So I've just been hitting don't recommend, don't recommend, don't recommend. I do that to a lot of channels, man. A lot of channels out there, they false advertisement or shit like that. And I just go, yeah, nah, not fucking interested. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. There's really got to be careful, eh? It's a strange one because when people hear you, they understand the. Like I've got some people that I'm subscribed to, right? That they hear me and they laugh at the jokes that I make, and then when I make jokes in their chat, they read it and they don't get it. Don't let me out of the fun. Oh, no, Twister, you understand it. You know, I'll fucking say a joke in your channel, you get it. You know. Twist gets jokes. Jimmy gets jokes. G'day, Red Sonic, how you going? Most people get them, but just some people it's like they can't. It just shows the difference between. Look, I can't even say it's the people can't read or anything like that because it's probably not even that. It's the ADH brain or it's just something like that just makes it so then people skip over certain words in the sentence and then it's like, no, say the whole thing. It makes sense that way. When you cut shit out or you add your own words, it don't make sense. And I know a lot of people do that. It just becomes really awkward and makes it very off-putting to like say something when something funny happens. It makes it very off-putting to want to say something because you're worried you're going to get lectured or something like that. And of course, you don't want to make a big deal about it, you know. Well, at least I don't want to make a big deal about it. I don't want to be in someone's chat going, "Hey man, I was trying to make a joke and you just ruined my joke," because you know if they didn't get it, they didn't get it. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and try and explain it. Well, I always put a laugh out loud face at the end of things that I say. For the most part, I do that for the end of things that I say if I think it's going to be something funny. If I think it's something funny, I put the LOL laugh out loud face, the crying with tears afterwards to indicate I'm making a joke, you know. But you don't always work. It depends your crowd too. Depends on your crowd too. Depends where you end up online. You know, I found myself this afternoon in some fucking. I was watching this so-called live stream. I used air quotes then. Live stream of supposed to be live rocket attacks in the Middle East. I don't know where it was, Palestinian or fucking Palestine or whatever. Fuck, somewhere over there. You know, somewhere over there. And I'm watching it, and it goes from daytime to nighttime to daytime to nighttime. And I was like, wow, this fucking, I'm not buying that as live. And I had someone abuse me. Well, they tried to abuse me. I don't give a shit, really. They tried to abuse me. And I had to remember that, no, it's a delicate situation. War's a delicate situation. You got to be careful how you discuss it and stuff like that. I was just saying, yeah, I'm not buying this as live. I'm struggling to believe it's live because it's clearly not live. And then after 10 minutes, it just repeated the same video over and over and over again. So it wasn't live. It was just a repeat over and over and over again. So so I made that comment. And then someone in the actual video, one of the military people or a politician from over there, I don't know. No subtitles, no fucking names, got no idea who's involved. No idea who the players are in this conflict. So he said something in his own language, and someone said, what did he say? And I put, he said, war doesn't determine who's right or wrong, just who's left. And I got told, that's inappropriate. It's like, that's fucking literally what war does. You know, that's exactly what war does. No, it doesn't determine who's right or wrong, just how many people are left. That's it. Because every single war there's ever been, you still walk away with people going, we might have lost, but they're fucking wrong still. We just lost, that's all. Some don't even take it doesn't matter. The point is, it's like, can't make a joke. Oh, but they invited me over for a sleepover and gave me this magical vest that counts down the calories. But dude, the comments themselves, I was just sitting there for a while after I made that comment and I got cussed out. I was like, all right, whatever. You know, obviously these people don't understand my sense of humour, and you know, I'm not trying to make light of the situation. I'm just trying to say this particular person who's plugging this and just playing the same thing over and over again out of context fucking video is just doing it for fucking views themselves. You know, they're not trying to fucking create world peace or anything like that. That's not their goal. They're just doing it for fucking clicks. You can tell by the way they've labelled it, the way they titled it. They said, you know, in worst case scenario, and it's like, case? You mean worst case scenario? If you want to be a legit, try and palm yourself off as a legit news station, then get that shit right. That shit's important. And once they don't get that shit right, you realise very quickly this isn't a fucking channel that's trying to fucking document what's going on because of the cruelties and atrocities of war. It's just trying to gain fucking numbers. And I've got no problem with people trying to grow their channels, but not at the fucking not at the benefit of death. You know, it's like, nah, I'm going to fuck with you. So, yeah, you might consider me being a troll when when he says something in his own native tongue and I say something that's totally not even what he says. Very Clockwork Orange. We're going to go out for a little bit of the old in out tonight with the lads and my druids. And that one it was. The druids, wasn't it? Look, I'm opposed to war. I'm against war. While we're on the subject, not that anybody bring it up, but I'm against war. I'm not an advocate for war. I'll fight. Don't get me wrong. Right? Don't get me wrong. I'll fight. But I'll fight when push comes to shove. I don't go looking for conflict. Deliver that car, mate. And of course, I'm not trying to fucking tell anybody what they can and can't believe. I'll be honest, I don't even know what all the fighting is over in the Middle East is all about because I really don't pay too much attention to it. That being said, take that with a grain of salt. I know enough, just not willing to discuss my personal thoughts and opinions on it other than I just don't agree with war, period. I don't care who's in conflict. I don't care if it's Australia or New Zealand fighting the fucking war. Knock it off. I don't give a shit what country it is. Knock it off, dickheads. All he is. Fucking idiots. But I did see a lot of comments in there and a lot of comments referring to God. I pray that this war ends soon. God smite them. God do this. God do that. And I'm thinking the same shit I always think when I hear that sort of shit. And that's for fuck's sake. Keep it in church. You know? And I didn't mention anything because it's like, no, not fucking dying on this hill here. This is not the hill to die on. However, I thought I'll mention it here. And I've mentioned this before or touched base on this particular problem beforehand. I've never understood fanatics or people that believe in religion fanatically. I never understood it. I don't care what religion it is you believe in. I never understood it. I have my own belief structure, and my belief structure is we just exist. I don't know why we exist. I don't know why we evolved to what we are. I don't know why we're here. The universe has no obligation to make sense to either one of us. That's my beliefs. My belief. I don't have a belief in a God or anything like that. Now, that being said, it strikes me as weird when people say, you know, advocate for war because one person's God is better than the other person's God. Always strikes me as weird. Never understood that. I never understood that. I never understood the praying either. I mean, I'm not a complete moron. I understand why people do it. But I just don't understand why they do it. Allow me to explain. The comments that I was reading in this chat was, like I said, you know, God smite them all. May God sort this out. You know, thoughts and prayers. A lot of thoughts and prayers. Oh, there's a car up here. We can go take that. A lot of thoughts and prayers. Now, if you're praying, here's the thing I don't understand. If you're a person who believes in God, and if I was to ask these people, so God created the earth. Yep. He created everything. Yep. He's all powerful. Oh yes, he's the most powerful thing in the universe. All right, cool. That's an awesome God. Why does he need us humans' help? Couldn't he just lick his thumb and just go, sorry about that patch of earth there, guys, with those people fighting? Let me just wipe that out. Squish, squish, squish. Why does he need us to fucking pray? Is God like a YouTube channel? Does God sit there going, well, if I get so many thousand likes, you know, I'll do something. But if I don't get the fucking, you know, is he like Mr. Beast? If I get if this video gets 150,000 likes, I'll jump off the Hoover Dam using my dick as a bungee cord. Is that the sort of shit that, is that what God's up to? Is he just sitting there going, no, I didn't quite get enough praise? G'day, Shiny, how you going, mate? And then it's like, if you believe you can ask him, and then it's like, I've asked religious people, like I've got family members that are strictly highly religious, and they'll be like, well, the reason why God hasn't done anything at the moment is because God's asleep. Okay. So why the fuck you praying to him? If he's asleep, he don't hear you. Oh, but he hears you when he's asleep. Then don't say he's a fucking asleep. What can he do? Why is he asleep? You go, me, 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 me. Me, 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 earthquake. Me, 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 me. Tidal wave. I'm pretty sure that's not... I don't know. Look, I don't claim to know what's going on in the world and shit like that. I just found it all bizarre that it's like, you just believe there's a God? Yep. And he'll only stop if enough of yous pray for him. If not, yous have to fight it yourself. Yep. Because he can't do nothing. Well, he's all powerful. Then why doesn't he do something? Because he wants us to sort it out. Then why are you praying to him? Because we don't want to have to do it. But that's his job. He wants you to do that. That's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? If you truly believe. Anyway, I just found it all bizarre and shit. And dude, man. Oh, man, I've never seen... For some reason, the negative things they say about Jewish people just really stands out when it's in all caps, man. I've never seen so much fucking hatred towards Jewish people in my life. Then in that fucking chat, I was like, Jesus Christ. No pun intended, but it's just... It's like, wow, man, wow, fucking hell. Some of the jokes, it's just like, gee, I don't even know if they were jokes. I couldn't tell if they were jokes or not, because they just sounded, there was no laugh out loud face, there was no JK at the end. I just got no fucking idea. It's just fucking harsh comments. Couldn't understand it. To pray or not to pray. Yeah. Nah, I don't pray. To each their own. If you know, well, for me, where'd the guy go? This truck started driving up and I pulled him out. Where'd the guy go? Anyway. See, to me, praying is just a way of going, oh, I really hope this goes good. You know, it's like sitting there going, oh, I hope she gives me a blowjob tonight. I'll wash my balls and everything. You know? To me, that's the same as praying to me. Just hoping, just wishing. And half the things that I've wished for, hoped for, have come true. I didn't have to put God's name in front of it. But if it makes people feel better, then I totally get it. I understand it. Everybody likes their comforts. Some people have little comfy blankets, you know. Some people like their security, and that makes them feel comfortable and that. And I'm not trying to take that away from anybody, but, oh, for fuck's sake. Lots of reasons why I'm about to do or die, eh? And the way it goes. Wish it, want it, do it. Yeah, Brian Griffin. Dude, I heard this was the most offensive joke I ever heard regarding Jewish people. And it wasn't even really regarding Jewish people. And that's, do you know what the worst thing about being a black Jew is? They made you stand at the back of the ovens. That was the funniest one I ever heard. Now, I'm not trying to take the piss out of the Holocaust, okay? That was a horrible fucking time in history. It's brutal. It's disgusting. I think that was, utterly disgusting what happened in that. I can't help but laugh. I wouldn't. I'd be lying if I said I didn't laugh when I first heard that, because it combined those two things. You know, the cultural thing of Jewish people and the racist tensions that were towards the black people in America. You know, because the whole sitting at the back of the bus, weren't allowed to sit at the front of the bus and all that sort of stuff. You know, so it combined those two things, and I couldn't help it. I laughed. I found that, and I'm not going to apologise. I will not apologise for laughing at that joke. I found it fucking hilarious. I probably shouldn't have, but I did. So that was just some of the weirdness I seen today, just today. And I don't even know what's going on. And because these clowns are doing these videos where they're just showing bits and pieces, it's the same video, it's just on fucking repeat, they're giving no context. I end up just going block that channel. You know, I don't want it recommended to me anymore because it's not really giving me any information I can use. I can't do anything with the information. I don't know what to do with the information. You know, it's not telling me who's in the wrong, who's in the right, which I don't fucking give a shit. 2024, if you haven't figured out that the earth is for everybody right now, do yourself a favour and fuck right off. If not, stick around and make other people's lives miserable. I don't give a shit. It really don't fucking bother me. A chuckle and a fucking arsehole comment after. Well, I've never discriminated against anybody because of their race, their sexual orientation, their political views, their religious views, their taste in music, their taste in movies, taste in literature, food, where they come from, any of that sort of stuff. I've never discriminated against anybody for those reasons. There's a lot of reasons to give people a little bit of, what are the kids saying? Throw some shade. There's a lot of reasons to give hate to a person or to a group of people. And that doesn't even crack the tip of the iceberg of the reasons why, for me. Don't worry, I could name all the different racial slurs there are for every different minority group there is. Of course I can. I've watched TV, I've watched movies, I've listened to people talk. I'm also educated. I know. I'm not gonna. And, you know, because I don't need to. But let's get rid of this clown here trying to come after me. Hey, buddy. Just pulled my gun out and he went away. But is the real world ready for another Hitler? World's always ready for another person like Hitler. We know to kill it straight away. We know next time we have another Hitler and he's at like an Olympic event, we just kill him. We don't fuck around. We just kill him this time. Just kill him. The world itself is ready for whatever the world's ready for. I don't know what the world's ready for. It's human beings. If you have another Hitler, but everybody got it through their head that we're all actually the same, right? Then another Hitler would just be standing there by himself like a freak in the street screaming and saying the world is nigh. Because he'll have no followers. But if he has followers, then, you know, that's when it becomes dangerous. One person on their own, not really dangerous. It's when they have followers and that. So the world could have another Hitler. It could, you know, Smarter than the average Z. You know, so we could have another Hitler. I'm not okay. Now I know that soundbite sounds really bad. Zombie said we could have another Hitler, so let's go find one. No, I'm saying that the world could endure another Hitler. Not that we need one, but another one could pop up. Another person like Hitler could pop up. The question is how are we going to react to it? Are we going to? Because once upon a time, no one really gave a shit about Jewish people until Americans and Australians and the UK and all that. We never made jokes about Jewish people. We had these sectics fucking running around going, this group here is going to be hating on this person because of because they're Jewish. We never really had that. That didn't happen until Hitler came out. And then afterwards people were like, you know what, I do fucking hate people. I mean, it's like, which came first, the Ku Klux Klan or fucking Hitler? KKK. They were out before Hitler. You know, so if we can't we got rid of Hitler, we can't even get rid of the KKK. So, you know. He would get assassinated. Yeah, if we knew what we know now, yeah. No, I take all blame. I brought up the subject. No, you didn't bring up the subject. It's a good question. It's a good question. You know, surely we don't need another Hitler. We definitely don't need another Hitler. But I don't think we could have another Hitler right now out in the open. A real person like Hitler. Like, we got a lot of people that we can say, yes, you say things that make you sound just like Hitler. Yeah, we got a few people like that in life and in society. That's true. But, you know, whether they're doing the exact same thing Hitler was doing, I don't know. I don't know because I don't pay attention to it. Only enough to make jokes. Oh, excuse me. Good question, though. I would like to think that if there was another Hitler, someone would do something smart and take him out. I probably shouldn't have drove off yet. I should have waited until the cops came. Oh, well, maybe there's no cops. Yeah, we'll sure there's no cops. Lucky. I paid attention in history and all that sort of stuff. I understand it all, and you know how the war happened and all that sort of stuff. I understand who the major players were and all that sort of shit as well. I still remember reading in one of the books here in Australia that when the Japanese were attacking Darwin, the top end of Australia, Australian troops wanted to go back home to protect the women and children of Australia, you know, protect Australia. And Winston Churchill said that if we left and went back home to protect our own, then we were nothing but coward snivelling dogs. So fuck you, Churchill. You can suck my fucking little red dick. It's red because it itches. But the point, the thing is, it's like there's so many things through history and shit like that. I mean, my family escaped Holland to get away from World War II and the Nazis. And we came to Australia. Personally, myself, I've never been affected by war. I've never been in a war. I've never gone to war. And all the people that are my family members that have died due to war, I didn't even know them. But the weird thing is just that whole, there's all these people hate each other, and I just sit back going, it's funny. It's hilarious. I know I shouldn't be laughing at it. Sounds like I'm a morbid son of a bitch who just laughs at everybody else's misery and pain. And that, while that is true, to some extent, I'm not laughing at this. Although I don't think this is funny, ha funny. This is funny that this shit's still going. War's still going. These cunts have been fighting for years, haven't they? I remember one of my teachers saying to me, if we invent electric cars, then we'll have no need for the crude oil in the Middle East, and then maybe they'll behave themselves because no one will have need for their shit. Whoever's selling the oil, no one will have any need for it. They would have moved on from fucking, fossil fuels and moved on to electric and, stuff like that. And that was back in the day when there used to be a TV show here in Australia called Beyond 2000. And they used to talk about what it's going to be like in the future. And they had these solar panel cars. And even in Australia, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do these races from one side of Australia to the other. And you had to use solar-powered cars. And they used to do these races. And there was this big thingy that we'll have solar panel and energy saving and all that sort of stuff. We won't have to rely on fossil fuels because carbon emissions are bad. So I was always like, oh, yeah, maybe we do that. But no. As long as you got people going, I need a V8. I need a V8 monster truck just to get around from my front door to me letterbox. As long as you got people like that, no. You'll still... And we could starve them out. Like, just go, oi, that's it. Nah, put them on time out. Nah, not playing with you. Not going to play with you anymore unless you fucking behave yourselves. Some folks react different. Yeah, true. Look, I can make a general observation. I can make a general observation of things that are going on around the world. But I also need to be fair and tell you all, I ain't talking to all these people from around the world face to face. I don't have... Most of the people I speak to about this subject know about as much as I do. Maybe they know a little bit more. Maybe they know a little less. But we're all on pretty much the same pathway. In the chat there may be one or two of us that have actually been to the Middle East. Some of us may not have even left our own country before. If it wasn't for my eyesight and a couple of other, shall we say, mental issues I have, excuse me, mental instabilities I have, I would have joined the Australian military. I would have joined the Navy. I wanted to be in the Navy because you go on a ship, you're away for a couple of months before you come back, and you saved up all that money because you're on a ship, you can't do nothing, you're not buying anything, your food's all supplied for you. You don't have to buy any clothes, your clothes are all supplied for you, everything's supplied for you. And I was going to do that, do my 6 years in the military, get out, have enough money saved up for a house and all that sort of shit. But instead I found out eyesight's bad, a couple of other things that I have wrong with me are not quite what the military is looking for. So I became a carpenter instead. And I don't, I come across as a bit of a prick because I have sympathy for military people, but then I don't have sympathy for military people. My sympathy for military people wears thin. I don't... Okay, I'll do the nice things. I'll be nice and that, and I'll say I'm sorry to hear that you got injured and all that sort of stuff. But there's always going to be that small part of me that goes, you signed up? And when the person goes, yeah, I just go, you knew that could happen, right? And I know that sounds mean. That sounds mean. Sounds like I got no love in my heart, no care in my heart, you know, at all. But no, it's like, no, I mean, it's like, do any of us have sympathy for the skateboarder who tries to do a rail slide, snaps his board and cracks his nuts? No? No, we laugh, right? Well, I'm not laughing at the military person who goes to war and ends up injured coming back, but I'm just saying, well, I'm not surprised. That's all. I'm not surprised. Yeah. That was literally the chances of what could happen. So I it's not that I don't have sympathy, it's just that I don't go, you know. I had more sympathy for the people that were drafted because they didn't ask. They were just told you're doing it. I got more sympathy for those people than the people that sign up. And I'm not saying there's anything bad with someone that signs up, you know, respect to the military. I got respect to the military and that, but just if someone says to me, you know, oh, I got my leg blown off, I'll be like, well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's it. That's all I got, though. I don't know what else they want. I don't know. And they probably don't want anything from me anyway, you know. They probably don't even want me to say sorry to hear that. They probably don't want anything from me. They knew what they were signing up for. Most military people know what they're signing up for. Therefore, they don't get their nose bent out of joint when something bad happens to them because they go, well, yep, I knew it. That's what we signed up for. I do feel like it's a bit of a dirty act that the government will go, hey, you signed up for this. Now that you're injured, we're not going to really help you much. I do think that's a bit of a pain in the ass. I think that's shit. That's a shit deal. I think the government should be definitely helping out the military. You know who shouldn't be helping out the military? The vets and that. The people that shouldn't be helping out the vets. It's the people that are just regular civilians. A vet should never have to be begging civilians for money. It's government that said, hey, we'll sign you up, we'll teach you, we'll train you. You got injured on our job. They're the ones that should be. And his brother Pedro. Jesus. That is true. That is true. G'day, Jimmy. How you going, mate? The second coming, he wields AK-47s. Jesus, the second coming, locked and loaded. I said it wasn't the only thing I seen in the chat today that was, or in the last couple of days, that was weird as fuck, though. Man. That was just one of the things I seen that was weird. I had my YouTube channel birthday the other day, and I got a message from YouTube saying, oh, it's your channel's birthday. Happy birthday to your channel. Keep doing what you're doing. And I was thinking, these cunts have met me, right? Keep doing what I'm doing? All right. Well, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Nothing wrong with that. I think the main point that I was trying to make, I get recommended all these things from around the world, and I end up, you know, just going, don't recommend this channel, don't recommend this channel. And the thing that keeps pissing me off, and it is, like, it doesn't bother me about the channel itself that they're recommending. What bothers me is they won't tell me when people I'm subscribed to has gone live, but they'll recommend shit like that to me. And that was the point that I was trying to... That was the point I was getting to, by the way. I did have a point. I was getting to a point. That's the point. It's hilarious, though. I know one thing, though. I certainly ain't joining up the fucking... joining in some person's war, that's for sure. And we just had some video popped up, and Topeka was like, apparently Australia's got a 50% chance there'll be a terrorist attack in the next year. I was like, way to sit on the fence, Australia. You can't even make your mind up. Are we going to have one or not? It's 50-50. It's like, I don't know. What act of violence done on a community isn't fucking terrorism these days? YouTube approves. Yeah, they must approve of me. Don't know why. I've done everything I can to try and get under YouTube's skin. I make emojis with cunt in it. Well, I say me. Criminal made them for me. But I get the emojis with the cunt word in them. I put them up. They go, approve. It's like, Jesus Christ. What can I do? And then there's other people I know that get their channels taken down for something so silly. I was like sitting here just going, I don't get it. I'm not trying to get my channel taken down. I'm just saying, if Uzis were involved, Trump is sleeping. Proper job. I don't think Uzis are that good. What do they start dropping off after, like fucking 40 feet, 40 metres, something shit like that? Start becoming a bit more like a shotgun. I don't know. Honestly, I have not used an Uzi. Oh, if Aussies were involved. Oh, gotcha. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, I was talking about people not reading it. Well, no, I seen ooh. I just thought you were missing an O. That's all. And I thought you were spelling it like the Ninja Turtles ooze. My bad. Aussies. If Aussies were involved, Trump is sleeping. Tell you what, though. It won't be the last war. We all know this. We're adults. We're smart enough to know this. We could have cheering in the fucking streets, a ticker tape parade and everything, and we still know there'll be another war. Well, there you go. Criminal's not here to fuck spiders. Yeah, I don't even think I've never even seen an Uzi in real life. Oh no, hang on. No, that wasn't an Uzi. No, never seen an Uzi in real life. I've been around a few guns growing up. A lot of guns growing up. I didn't get to play with them because I was a kid. I didn't get to play with them. Some I did get to shoot, but they were more the rifles for hunting and stuff like that. And shotguns. I didn't really get to do much with anything else. My Uzi weighs a ton. Public enemy. Thought you were trying to tell the ladies about your peen. Doctor says I can't lift anything heavy. How was your day at work today, Jimmy? How was everybody's day or night? This is for Jimmy! Jimmy! Oh, come here. Piece of shit. I used to be a seaman. Now I just put it all over my missus's ass. He's been asking G for it. GG's. He's been asking for it. Yeah, man. That's why I did it. All over her ass. Nah, come to me when you're fucking putting it up her ass, then we'll talk. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Madam, what can I do for you?
Still no 50
Just
grand
call
now.
right
Okay.
back if you need anything.
Let's go do some gambling. Now this is fake money being used in a game that's fake money, and I win fake money back. So it's not really gambling game, YouTube. So even though it has those things that look like gambling, fuck off. Yeah, that valet has been asking for it.
Let's get those bets in.
He asked me the other day, he's like, what does Jimmy do for a living? I said, he paints. And he's like, oh, is he still in kindergarten finger painting, is he?
Well, and a 4. Care for another card?
Because they're not that nice.
That's too much.
That's a burst.
That's an 8. Look at that. Dealer wins.
He wins on a pair of 4s. You fucking cockspank.
If you're betting,
I knew I should have split.
and no more bets. Here's 18. And a 7. Another card.
Let's go again, bitch.
21. That's 17. Bets, please. Bets are now closed. Number 9. 8.
Number 9. No, I got 9. I don't have a number 9, you fucking idiot.
And 19. Care for another card?
No, I do not.
14 here. 16.
Fuck off.
That's a house and
I would have got that too. 19, I would have got that too. I would have had 21. Damn. I should have did it.
And no more bets. Good luck, folks. That's 19. We have 6.
Let's fucking sit right there on my ass is what I'm going to do.
And 16 here.
He had 16.
If you're betting, get it down.
15 grand.
That is 15. Got a 10 here.
We're going to sit, you big ass motherfucker. This big mouth prick.
Ooh, lucky 13. And the dealer wins.
Of course you did, you soft cock.
Bets, please.
Dude, your mum's in hell and she wants me to give you a message. She said, while choking down Satan's cock.
And no more bets. Good luck, folks. And that's 17. Care for another card?
No, I'm going to sit on 17. It's good enough for you. It's good enough for me.
16. Look at that. Dealer wins.
You fucking can't. Your mother's a whore.
Those bets in. Bets are now closed. That's 17. And
Yeah, it says, hooray, it's your channel's birthday. You've come so far. Just imagine where you and your community will be next year. Keep doing you. I think I've been, yeah, okay. I'll just do me then. Sounds good.
and 19. And the dealer wins. It's good to stop before you bet the college fund, right?
College fund. Do I sound like a person that would make it in college? Bail office has some money. Let's go collect it. You call? No, I didn't call you, Topeka. I mean, I said cocksucker. You said your mother's a whore. Why would you be saying you called? You're not my mother and you... What? Hang on, I don't even understand what that means. You said your mother's a whore. Yeah, if I said my mother's a whore, why would you think I'm calling you? That's not the relationship we have, my dear. At least I fucking hope not. Or else I'm going to need a fucking bubble bath and some candles and just a way to be able to just drown. I got a fucking head's aching. I got a headache and my neck's aching as well. You said your mum's a whore. Yeah. Why would you be saying you called? You're the one that put you called, question mark? See what I'm saying? If I was calling my mother a whore saying his mum's a whore, and then why would you say you called? Are you his mother? Are you a whore? What the fuck? G'day, Miss Hart. How you going? Hope you're doing well. We're just trying to discuss here. We're just trying to discover which has the biggest whore, Topeka's mum or my mum. Which mum was the biggest whore? Are those trophies new?
You all good there?
My hands down. Mine hands down. Your mum's the biggest whore? Hands down? Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah, I suppose. Is that because your mum's still alive and whoring? You changed your profile picture there, Miss Hart. Or have I only just noticing it now that it's been changed? I'm only just noticing it now, aren't I? That's how fucking lazy I am. I don't pay attention to shit. I'm such a fucking idiot sometimes. Oh, actually, Topeka would claim all the time. We're driving like that. Hey. My mom loves Valium and lots of drugs. That's why I am, 'cause I'm my mom. I don't think I've heard that one before. 10,000. Hey, 20,000. Oh, that's more than what I thought. Go down to the nightclub, hopefully just throw a person out or drive a person home. I fucking sing it. Well, I just sang it. I like that. I'm a first American and spiritual Brazilian. The fuck does that even mean?
Hey there, boss.
Got a person to take home. Wow, 119 grand sitting in the bank. All right, let's go take this person home. Dude, can't sleep here. Are you dying? Oh man, this is like fucking driving Mother Teresa to the hospital again. People don't know this about Mother Teresa, but when she used to come to Australia, she used to get on crack benders, have to take her around looking for crack houses so she can go and get her crack fix. She loved her crack. And one time she OD'd, we just pushed her out the fucking car at the emergency department. They fixed her up. She was good. Her stomach got pumped. She was drinking fucking Jack Daniels and snorting coke the next day. Everybody else has their beliefs about Mother Teresa. I have mine. Mother Teresa used to give you blowjobs just to get a ride in the town. I took her to a donkey show once. She brought her own fucking donkey. No. We love Mother Teresa. And so can you for $5. That's exactly the sign that used to be underneath the donkey. I love Mother Teresa and so can you for $5. $4.50 if you had a pension card. Senior discount. Don't quite have a senior discount card yet. Okay, let's get this clown home. I probably won't be on too long. Got a bit of this fucking headache's just annoying. Took some painkillers beforehand, but I feel like the headset's squishing my head. It's not. I don't have a big fat head or anything. Well, my head ain't fatter than anybody else's. It's not that fat. You know what it's like when you got a bit of a headache and you got a headset on, you just like want to get the headset off. And I would just use the microphone that's in my controller, but I don't feel like it's clear enough. I don't like it. Really? I spooked him already? Alright. If you go too fast, what happens is the car lights up on fire. Start getting a flame coming out of the fuel tank. And the first time it ever happened to me, I was thinking, what did this prick do? Did he light my car up? Did he drop a cigarette in the back there? His ashtrays, buddy, ashtrays. But no. Do 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 do. Open up. Open up. Guy's going to throw him up in the back seat. Want him out. Get out. He's snoring in the back there, right? But if you actually use the Rockstar footage to to look in the car, you'll see he's just sitting there. Let's go up here. Go to this college campus thingy over here. Oh, no way. I feel like I got someone pushing their thumbs into the back of my eyes. Oh, it's right there. I can see it. That's handy. Sometimes these give you stars. Meh, not today. Really? Got ammo and snacks. Always fill up your snacks prior to getting that. It'll give you extra snacks. If you can only hold 20 of one particular snack, it'll boost it up to like 30. So you're always better off making sure that you've got all your ammo and all your armor and all your snacks before picking up those packages, because then you get a little bit of extra in there. It means you don't have to rush. That's why I don't always end up having to go and get snacks when I do a mission, because I'll use snacks, but I'll be like, still full. Don't know if anybody's picked up on that yet. It's not a necessity, just something I figured out. Always drive around me guns instead of me rocket, only because if I accidentally push it, it's bullets only and not a fucking explosive that blows me car up. The amount of times I've accidentally blown myself up. Oh, I fucking feel like I'm overheating. We've updated the erase song feature on your video copyright detail page. Tried a new AI-powered technology to remove channel content ID claimed music while preserving the underlying audio of your video. Now, a few years ago, I was asking a few people, they had music playing in their video, and I was like, what about the music? Do you have to worry about getting copyright claims and all that? This is when I first started. And they were like, no, I just hit the delete thing afterwards and delete the music out. And I was thinking, yeah, but doesn't that delete all the audio? And they're like, yeah, but that's okay. I was like, no, that's not okay. Personally, I don't want to watch a video if I don't hear it. I want to hear the game. I don't care if I don't hear the person. I want to at least hear the game. I don't want to just sit there and watch a muted stream. Or I don't want to sit there and watch a stream that has sound, intermittently, just because there was a song. But if they're going to do it like this, where they keep the music, where they delete the music, but they actually keep the actual audio itself, then that's really good. That means some of those games that I've played that have got copyrighted music in it, if I wanted to, I could go to that and I could delete the music out and hopefully preserve the rest of the audio that's not the song. Well, that's awesome. You know, I don't need to worry about that because I personally don't care about that sort of stuff. It doesn't worry me. I don't bother with it. But it's still interesting to know it's an option. Hopefully I don't have to worry about hearing people bitch and moaning about, oh no, I had to delete that stream because it had copyright music in it. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know. Look, everybody, each to their own. If you want to delete your video for whatever reason, that's your business, you know. But if it's just because it's got copyright music in it, it's like, I don't know. Is it telling you you're going to get in trouble? No, it's telling me it doesn't affect my channel, but they're going to get. I can't have it. It's like, if it doesn't affect your channel, it's fine. But yeah, I mean, at least now people can just do that, and they don't have to worry about getting upset that their video is going to be in trouble of any kind. They can just go with the flow and just go, yep, no worries, copyright music, I'll just delete it. I got my YouTube studios up at the moment next to me. That's what I was just reading it off. I'm looking at it at the same time. I don't really look into it very much. You know, once a month, once every 2 months, something like that. It's on my iPad that stays in the room, that can't leave my room because it needs to stay connected to power, else it dies 5 seconds after I move out the way of my room. So I just leave it in my games room. So because I can't walk around with it, because I can't sit down at the table with it or in the bedroom with it at night time, I don't bother looking at it. And I don't have my YouTube's studio set up on my other iPad because that's the one I use to read me chat and that. So I got one where I can use my YouTube studios, me Discord, me Streamlabs, and watch other YouTube videos. And then I got one that's strictly just for watching YouTube, watching my stream, and for editing. I've mentioned this before. This is nothing new. Work with what you got, I say. If you have the ability to do that, awesome. I was in a stream today, and the host kept telling this person to leave a comment. Leave a comment on one of my videos so that I can find you later on. And I was thinking, dude, you're typing in the chat when someone comes in. You type in the chat, you drop links and all that sort of stuff. You could literally hit their channel, hit their name, go to channel, and yeah. But I didn't say anything because none of my business. But I couldn't help but think it's weird. I wonder if I can fly around and find one of the other dealers. I don't like that dealer back there because I always have to deal with the goddamn poxy ass gangs. Let's go out this way. See if it's out this way. Whew. Me like a bouncy bouncy. Oh, criminal should have a video popping up soon. He was having one go at midnight. It's 5 minutes to midnight for him. Oh, let me just... Oh, I dropped some links in the chat while I'm here. Twisted's in. Put Miss Hart's in. Put Criminals in. Put Topeka's in. Put Jimmy's in. And put oh fuck me, where's Shiny's one? So like that. I mean, I don't need to ask anybody to leave a comment on a video so I can find them. I'll just tap on their name code of the channel. I know why people say it, because they believe that commenting on a video is the right way to do it. I don't think that is the right way to do it. It's just a clever ploy to get people to comment on your videos, you know. Maybe it is the correct way. What do I know? It's not. It is funny though. I do like it. I do think it's funny. I'm not judging anybody either. I'm not saying anyone's bad for doing it. Pretty sure I've mentioned that before. But it's just it does strike me as weird. I find a lot of things weird, which is fine because people could find a lot of things I do weird as well and strange and downright stupid every now and then too. I'm not always correct. Let's go check out at Paleto Bay to see if there's any... Oh, watch out, dear, watch out! Oh, you're lucky. I've just never seen any evidence that supports that whole you have to leave a like to make it. When you subscribe to someone, you have to actually comment on one of their videos to do it properly. I've never actually seen any evidence of that being a thing that needs to be done. That's why I don't get it. And you show me how it works and that it works and, I'll understand. But I don't understand how it works because it doesn't seem to make sense to me. I still look at it. I look at my subscription list all the time, and I don't go see a whole heap of people. I've never watched any of their. There's a whole heap of people I've never watched any of their videos, never commented on any of their videos, never even liked any of their videos, but they're still in my subscription list. They haven't disappeared. Hundreds, thousands almost. As a lot of the times I watch videos, I don't always comment on them when I watch them. if other people have experienced something different, then alright. But I've never had that experience. I've never had the experience of being unsubscribed, like subscribe to someone and find out I'm unsubscribed from them. Actually, there was a few people that I was like, I thought I was subscribed to you, and then it's like, yeah, I deleted my channel, or you think that you didn't subscribe or something, and then you find out later on after a couple of weeks that this is the second time they've had their channel. They deleted everything off their channel and refreshed it or something, which deletes all the people that followed them, and you have to re-sign up, re-follow them again. And it's like, well, that's not my fault. That's their fault for fucking deleting their channel. I don't know why they do it. That's their business. And I'm fucking saying one way or the other on that. Just, well, that's not me. And then there are other people who's like, well, I've removed them because I didn't recognise the name, and then they've gone and changed their name and that. And it's like, well, I didn't know. One might think, go to their channel more often. Yeah, nah, forget notifications. I go. I got to get the notification. You know, I'm not always sitting there. I'm not scrolling through, looking through the subscription list all the time to see if someone's live. It's a big list. Takes me like 10, 15 minutes to scroll to the fucking... Takes me ages to just get to the C section so I can look for criminals' names. And speaking of, criminals video is just starting now. I had to actually look for that one. I didn't get a notification. Let's turn that down a bit. Oh, this ain't a fucking flying car. I went to try and fly it. Oh, hello, ladies. Hi, ladies. Another cop car coming. There we go. Got rid of him. Well, I mean, I can't speak for everybody else. But I've never had YouTube unsubscribe me from somebody else. If I've been unsubscribed from someone else, that's either my mistake or I did it on purpose because I didn't realise who that person was. I'm not going to call that a mistake because if I see a name I don't recognise, I might delete it because I don't know who it is. The same as I might throw someone out of my house because I don't know who they are. You know, it's the same thing. It's like if I don't recognise who they are, then yeah, I generally get rid of it. Come on, I'll check on the channel and it'll be like sleep streams or something like that, and I'll be like, I'm not fucking interested in you. How did I get hooked up with you again? What I don't do is I don't just automatically subscribe to people because people tell me to. You know, if people tell me to subscribe to them, then I generally don't. You know, I like it when people say go check their channel out. That's a bit better. Go check them out. Leave it up to them. When people tell me they have to subscribe to them, that's when I just go, nope. I generally don't subscribe to... There's some people out there I don't subscribe to them because of some of the phrasings they use, some of the wording they use, especially when they try talking about YouTube and the whole, you know, I gave you a banana or some shit like that. I was in DJs one time and someone said, oh, I gave you a banana, zombie. I was like, what the fuck do I want a banana for? My potassium levels are fine. No, I mean, it's a way of saying I followed you. Well, then say you fucking followed me, dickhead. A fucking cryptic fucking message shit. Well, you're not allowed to say, oh, fuck off. Don't start with that. You can't say sub on fucking YouTube. The more they say that shit, the more they stick to that sort of shit, the more I just go, you know what, I'm just going to go over here and have a look around and see what's going on. I might, you know, there's been people I've unsubscribed from because they had way too much drama. Way too much drama in their chat. Or they're always threatening to, you know, each couple of days they're threatening to you know, oh, I'm gonna end my stream, I'm gonna end my channel, I'm not gonna do it anymore, I'm gonna delete my channel, I'm done doing YouTube. You know, most of those types of people, yeah, I delete them. I remove them. But I've never had YouTube actually remove one from me. Unless, of course, it's been a troll account. And, of course, if it's a troll account, I don't care about YouTube unsubscribing me from them. But I don't generally subscribe to troll accounts anyway. So I don't have that issue. A lot of people too I'm not sub to because I might have met them in another channel where I didn't have the ability to hit go to channel, so I didn't have an opportunity to sub to them. I know you can type it in and all that sort of shit, but then I got to sift through, and 9 times out of 10 on my device, as soon as I start typing in a name, it pauses the stream that I'm watching. And then when I get back to the stream, if I haven't realised and fucking remembered that it's paused it, then when I hit the play button again, if I haven't fucking fixed it up to where it's on time, then something will be mentioned and the chat doesn't line up with the person speaking because the chat's coming through at normal speed, but the person's speaking a couple of minutes delayed because it was paused while I was trying to find the other channel. So when I'm in a channel where I'm not a mod or the person doesn't put the link up, then I generally don't go looking for the channel. You know, I don't want to sit there and type and normally when I go in, like if I go in to watch Jimmy's, and I'm a mod in Jimmy, so I can always just touch on anybody's name and go check them out. You know, Jimmy doesn't need to tell me to. I can already do that. you know. But at the same time, if I wasn't a mod in Jimmy's, then I probably wouldn't be signed up to a lot of the people that are in Jimmy's, because I'd have to leave Jimmy's stream, find the name, go to that channel, hit the subscribe, then come back to Jimmy's stream. And of course, if you ever care about the algorithm, that fucks the algorithm up a little bit. Yeah, sure. Now it's going to tell if I was the only person in Jimmy's stream, it's going to say, hey, you've got 2 views, because I was in there, then I left, then I come back, that's a second view.
How can I help you today?
But at the end of the day, that doesn't help with Jimmy, because Jimmy wouldn't know whether 2 people were liking his stuff, watching his stuff, or whether it was just one person that was in there twice. So that the algorithm information doesn't help. So, you know, it's a pain in the ass. That's why it was always better when you could just touch on the fucking name, go to the channel, and you didn't need to be a mod or anything like that. That's what it used to be. And then they made it so you couldn't touch the channel name. You could touch the channel name, but go to the channel was not there. And it was like, why'd you do that? And as soon as they did that, man, there were so many bots. Remember all the bots coming in with the sex links and shit? Man, there was so many of them. And as soon as they made it to where you had to touch the name and you could go to the channel again, that slowed down. The problem is you need to be a mod. And I don't care about being a mod in someone's channel. I'm not going to time anybody out or anything like that. Unless, of course, the host really, really needed me to. But I'd prefer if someone else did it. I don't like having that responsibility. I don't like having that. That's why I say to everybody in my chat, no, no one, even if you're mods, you don't have to worry about timing anybody out or you know, removing anybody's chats or anything like that. I'll take care of it. Everybody else can keep their hands clean. They don't have to worry about the person being mad with them. They can just be mad at me. And the reason why I have that is I had a bad experience. I thought I was doing the right thing. I timed someone out, and then the host, you know, threw me under the bus to the person and said, yeah, zombie timed you out. He shouldn't have. It was like the person was coming in being a troll. They were saying those things that trolls say. All right, that's it. I'm never fucking timing anybody out ever again, unless I absolutely fucking 100% need to. Nah. I'll be thrown under the bus just because someone was worried that someone might get mad at them. Turned out the person was a fucking troll. Everybody ended up fucking blocking the person anyway, and they kept on coming back in with different fucking accounts. But this person was a bit of a dickhead. I'm no longer subscribed to that person either anymore. Stop, you prick. Go fucking slower, you prick. Alright. I think that's me for now. I have to get off. My fucking head's hurting. With a face like mine, my head should be hurting all the time. I feel like I'm overheating as well. I wasn't until I walked into this room and it's all stuffy. It's probably because the window's not open. I should have been able to pick up $50,000 from my goddamn penthouse by now. That's very strange. It's supposed to be every 48 minutes.
Mr. Connor's here.
I should have collected it at least once
Call back if you need
while I was in
something
here.
day or night.
Yeah, that's broken. That's all right. Big shout out to everyone that came in. Miss Hart, Jimmy, Shiny, Twist and Rillo. Shout out to Red Sonic. Shout out to Criminal. Shout out to the wonderful and lovely Topeka. Big shout out to everyone else that was lurking in the background. Yeah, I'm sweating like a fucking fountain here. I don't know what it is. I'm going to jump off. Go have a shower. I'll catch you all later on. I'm out in the dust. See ya.